come a 10-minute call from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania to Liverpool, Pennsylvania has higher fees than a call from Harrisburg to Liverpool, England? It's because rules made for this haven't kept up with this. Since the early 1980s, local telephone providers have been charging a fee for handling calls on their network. These are called switched access fees, and the cost of them is passed on to the consumer. Switched access fees aren't listed on your phone bills. Instead, they're folded into the cost of the calls. They help support rural phone service because providing and maintaining phone service in areas with small populations is expensive. It's also important, which is why consumers and policymakers strongly support keeping all of America connected. This system was developed before there were many alternatives to the traditional landline. Back then, you had a local telephone provider and a separate long-distance company. Since then, the ways we communicate have changed dramatically, and it's impacting outdated programs like switched access. Across the country, the number of long-distance calls using traditional landlines is going down as more and more people turn to cellular service and the internet to make calls. Switched access revenues are also going down, while the cost of providing service to rural areas keeps going up. And because regulations have not kept up with all the various companies and new technologies over the last 30 years, switched access rates are all over the map. We need to update the way we support rural phone service. The outdated system just doesn't make sense anymore. The way we help pay for rural phone service should be dedicated, consistent, and transparent. It will reduce confusion, and consumers would know just how their money is being spent. Updating switched access rules will make the system more flexible to support the deployment of bigger and faster networks, as well as new technologies and innovations. The system will make sense again. And best of all, America will stay connected.